welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be planning for the week of April 14th to the 20th. And I'm using this kit from the Pretty Pink Co. It's called Wildflower Fields. This is in her gold foil, and on the gold box it says, "Some years are for growing, but this one is for blooming." So this week is actually my mom's birthday week. She was born on April 14th, so that was the Monday. I decided to use this kit because I think it was such a very pretty kit. I love all the different colors. I love the greens, the pinks, and I thought it was such a beautiful kit to use for the month of April. This isn't necessarily a kit my mom would have picked if she had a choice to pick a kit out for her birthday, but I still think it still looks really pretty. But yeah, so here's the flip through of the kit. I also grabbed the alcohol ink swatches and the foil sampler sheet. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so this sidebar washi trim was not from the kit itself. If you guys have seen my previous plan with me with the honey kit from Hello Petite Paper, this one actually came from that collection, but I didn't end up using it. So then when I saw, when I was looking through when I was looking at this kit, I was like, oh, this is actually a perfect sidebar for this this spread. So it worked. It totally worked because the yellows and the greens are definitely in the spread. So it looked really nice. I had such a hard time, such a hard time with this kit, and I don't know what it was, but it took me a couple of days for me to actually put this together because I was not happy with how it turned out. I had this vision in my head, but it didn't pan out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about my spreads that I've been a little bit off with lately. It was this spread and then the spread with Miss and Meow, the previous one from the last one, and then the one after this. I don't know. I feel like I haven't been doing a good job on how I want things to look like, and I don't know what it was these past couple of spreads that I'm just not happy with, and it's totally not the kit's fault. I just wasn't, it wasn't what I envisioned. But eventually I was looking through my spread and I was like, what is going on with me? Like, what is not clicking? So like with this one, I actually kept the clip on with how difficult I had with this floral trim. I didn't realize that the floral trim doesn't go all the way through the page, like it doesn't go from column to column, and so I kind of had to finagle with that issue, and I really wanted to scrap this floral washi trim, but it's quite expensive, so I didn't do that. I just kept on going and hoping something would click into place with me, but it just didn't. I didn't end up keeping it up there. I'll show you guys where it actually ended up on. And even then now, as I'm looking at the kit, like it's right in front of me, it's pretty, but I don't like where it's been placed. So I'm not like too excited about it. But yeah, it sucks because it's my mom's birthday week, and it just didn't pan out the way I wanted to. Anyways, I totally lost track of what I was trying to say previously, and I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Um, oh, yeah, so then I was looking through my spreads and I'm like, what is going on? Why is it not working out in my brain? What is going on with my spreads that I'm just not happy with? And I realized that I am very much into, so if you guys saw my previous spread, which was the honey kit, like I said, from Hello Petit Paper, I just placed things down where I thought my brain wanted it to be. And then I placed the full boxes, and that spread totally made my heart happy. So I was like, wait, am I in my like messy spread era? And I think that's what was missing. Like, I was trying things that's a little bit more linear, a little bit more by the book inside the lines, and it was just not working. So then I was like, okay, maybe if I start putting random things in random places, it would kind of just click into place. So it's not this spread, obviously, because I've been telling you guys how unhappy I am with this spread. And it's not the spread after this, but the spread after that one, which is the last week of April. I've already kind of planned a lot of my videos. So that one actually turned out okay in my head. It's a little bit messy, too messy sometimes, but it just, for me, it worked a little bit better than what I've been doing. So that's where I'm at right now. I am definitely in my messy spread. Messy, when I say messy, I use that very loosely, quote unquote. I'm in my messy spread era right now, and I'm actually liking it. I haven't really done anything else besides that one and the one with the honey kit, so I don't know if that's what's really not hitting properly, but we'll see where it gets me, where it leads me. So I don't think you guys are going to be seeing a lot of like the cleaner, quote and unquote, cleaner spreads from me in the next few plan with me's, because I want to see where this is going to take me. It's quite different from what I usually do, and we'll see how long it will last. How long my brain can handle the messy look. But yeah, so that is everything that it has gone in through my head the past few weeks, because I really was not happy with what I was seeing, and I was like, it was kind of killing me internally, and it was to the point where I was like, maybe I should just stop filming altogether and just see how I feel not filming for a couple of my spreads, and see if that would kind of jumpstart my creativity again, or like my love of planning. But I really do like planning, and I really do like filming and posting things for you guys, but if it's not going to make me happy in the long run, then I don't know. It's something that I have to think about, but let's see where this messy spread gets to me, and we'll take it from there. Let me talk more about the spreads. Here is where I kind of just played around with the day covers, and I don't know. I always try to make this kind of like the brush stroke work, but it never works out for me. I am not a fan of it, and I really do wish that the Pretty Pink Co. uses something different. I don't know, this spread just really reminds me of like pre-deco bundle kits, if that makes sense. It's very, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like I went back to like my old school ways, and it just didn't work out for me. I don't really use the headers as much as I used to before. So that was something quite different. I really, really, like, I really wanted to do something different, but at the same time, it just ended up being the same. Um, I don't know. Like I said, this kit is so gorgeous, and I feel like I didn't do justice to the spread at all. And like I said, it's my mom's birthday week, and it totally bums me out that I didn't even do something nice for her birthday week. But maybe I'll redo it in the future. We'll see. We'll see how that works out, and then I could just shove the better spread in between. Um, yeah, so this is basically the base layout of the whole entire spread. I do use a bit more of I use a bit more of the alcohol ink swatches because I really like the alcohol ink swatches kind of like peeking through in between the full boxes, not the full boxes, the functional boxes, and that's why I always try to use them up. Plus, they're quite expensive. So I want to be able to make sure that I use the stuff that I buy. But I've been kind of like taking them off and putting them on, and yeah, it's, I mean, it still turned out pretty, like pretty cute. I don't know. It is what it is. It's very simple, but it works. So anyways, let me just go with the day by day since I've already been kind of bad mouthing this spread for the whole entire like 15 minutes. So on Monday was my mom's birthday. I did leave work a little bit early because I wanted to spend a little bit time with her on my birthday. So then after my work, I met up with my husband and my family at a car dealership. Yes, you heard me. I met them up with a car dealership, and my husband actually bought his new car on that day, and then he picked it up the next day. But after we did all that, or like after he signed all the papers and all that, we actually had dinner with my parents at this Japanese all-you-can-eat restaurant that she really likes. So since it was her birthday, it was her call where we were going to eat. On Tuesday it was my little niece's birthday. She's like one of the cutest babies ever. Well, she's not a baby anymore. She's a toddler. It was a pretty slow day, and nothing much happened. My husband did pick me up from work because, like I said, he picked up his car and he wanted me to see it. At the end of the night, I did a little bit of a YouTube binge. I watched a bunch of Christy's videos and Kat's videos, and I kind of binge watched all those things that I've been kind of neglecting to watch, which I actually need to do as well. Yeah, I've been neglecting a lot of my kind of planner videos watching, which I really love doing. Don't get me wrong. It's just like sometimes I get really, when I'm planning on my table, I don't like to watch planner videos because when I watch planner videos, I want to be present. I want to be able to hear the jokes. I want to hear the day by day. So then I have to have my focus. Usually when I'm planning, I will listen to either documentaries or true crimes, and that way it just lets me focus on the planning, but at the same time there's this like background story that's happening in the background. Anyways, on Wednesday was a pretty busy day. I had a meeting in the morning, and then I had a meeting in the afternoon. So if I have one meeting is way too many anyways. So it's always quite busy. So meetings doesn't like equals doesn't getting work done. That's what I want to try to say. And then I was done quite late on Wednesday because I had to finish some stuff up at the end of the night. Because, like I said, all those meetings just made my work kind of get all backed up. On Thursday, I had late shift. Usually I have morning shift. One of my coworkers traded with me, so I did kind of work a little bit later than usual because I had to finish up some stuff as well that I didn't get to finish yesterday. And then after that, at night, my husband and I went for a Costco run because the next day was Good Friday in Canada and the whole entire Ontario is closed. So we had to make sure that we had some food that that we needed for that day. Which is really funny because on Good Friday, the Chinese grocery store is open. So we went there on Friday morning to get some groceries done for dinner that day because we're not allowed to eat meat on Good Friday. I am Catholic. It's just something that we kind of do on Good Fridays. And then on that day as well, I prepped up my new B6, which is the one I'm using now. And it's kind of like a Bujo style B6, and I'm loving it so much. And then at the end of the night, I read my cozy mystery book. I'm going really fast because I'm so late and behind with my plan with me. On Saturday, my parents, myself, and my husband, we went to Pacific Mall, which is an not Asian store. It's an Asian mall near us. And then we also had a ramen for lunch. Ramen for dinner. And when we got home late, we came home not that late, but it was still pretty late. And I didn't end up sleeping until 5 in the morning. But I don't know. Sometimes I have really weird sleeping habits. On Sunday we had to go to church because it's Easter Sunday and we celebrate Easter Sunday. We also had Aya Thaya for lunch, which is a Thai restaurant near us, which is one of our favorite Thai restaurants. And then after that, I also filmed my Q4 flip through, which I really need to get a move on for my 2025 quarter one flip through. It's already July and I still haven't done my quarter one flip through, which I really should buckle down and film that. So anyways, that is everything that I did for this week. I hope you guys might like my video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye.